Alright guys, welcome back, Flex Custom DIY. My name is Mike, and finally I find some time to finish this video, which I'm recording probably several months. So very quick preview what we're gonna be doing today. As you can tell from the title of the video, we'll be fitting the Harley Davidson saddlebags with the rails as well. And also I order a Harley Davidson 2014 CVO tail lights with the extended fender on the back that I fit nice and tight on the Royal Star. Further in the video you will see everything in the details, and as well because in the package was included the license plate, a light and a bracket. I fit this as well. So yeah, let's get started. In order to put the saddlebags, I need to remove those. For now, I'm just gonna start removing those and extending the wires, because once I put the saddlebags, probably I'm gonna put a strip, LED strip on the side of the fender so I can have this bagger look. It's been a long time that I had no really spare time to sit down and work on that motorcycle. So pretty much excited. No side turn signals anymore. Just remain these two holes that I don't know what I'm gonna do with. All right folks, so today's the day. We're taking the Royal Star to a mechanic who's gonna install my saddlebags. Look what we got here. Oh my gosh. So beautiful, nice and sleek look. Amazing, this guy did an amazing work. Let's hit home. We're back in the garage another 3 weeks later, so it looks like it will take me ages to accomplish this Harley Davidson saddlebags on the Royal Star. But I just want to add a few things because I wasn't able to record in the garage. All right, so let me explain how basically this rail it's sitting on the fender. It's tied on 3 spots, right here on the fender and right here down on the passenger foot pack. Basically I use a longer bolt, and this bracket was facing that direction, so basically we cut it and we make it pointing downwards. Also we shorten the whole entire frame, this one down, and basically once you flip those brackets downwards, because originally they're facing up, everything fits perfect. Now how we did exactly the line so both of the saddlebags will be leveled, it's very simple. Take a piece of plywood, put it on the exhaust, and just put the rail and measure. Now the good thing is that I don't have to swap my exhaust, so basically we still got 2 pipes on each side. And the funny thing is that the saddlebags fit just perfect. I mentioned in my previous video that those saddlebags has a vinyl wrap on the top, here on the side, on the back right here, and right here on the front. The reason for that is because I don't want the paint to be chipped by small rocks. And this is a Harley Davidson tail light that sits between the saddlebag and the fender, and it gives this nice, good bagger look on the back. So I bought this thing for 150 euros, and according tax In my country, which I guess it is in any other country in Europe, so I pay additional 30 euro taxes and 10 euro delivery, which is like 40 euro, plus 145 euro the item itself. So I go about 200 euro just so I can get this thing. And it's extremely expensive, all these taxes and stuff. I don't like them. But let's have a look. I've never thought that I will go for a bagger look, and it seems to me that it's just right with the way my motorcycle is turning up. All right, this is some type of a box. We'll check it out later. Yay. I gotta say, even before I open it completely, it's worth it. It just like, it looks so premium. Oh my God, look at it. It's plastic, but big boys with a badass toys. Look at this. Dude. That sits almost perfect. I gotta work it out a little bit, but I guess I will be able to fit it in. It just right here, it stays a little bit wider, but I think if I work my way in, it won't be so obvious. What we got in the whole entire box, it's the tail light, plus the mount bracket for your plate number, which fits just perfect right there. You got those brackets together with the plugs. You got the wiring. This is the original wiring for Harley Davidson. And you got some type of brackets right here, which I have to figure out how exactly they stay, because as I see, there is no explanation or anything that can guide me how to install everything. But I guess we'll figure it out on the way. The biggest dilemma that I have is that probably I'm gonna need to cut the end of my fender, just because it's a little bit curvy right here. As you can see, it's a little bit curvy, and the plastic fender extension cannot lay down perfect on the fender. So I just gotta make some test fits about the curve situation and how it's gonna fit, because I have no place for mistakes. If I cut it once, finish. It took me way too long to finish this project, so I just want to get done with it. And because I was doing the videos from time to time, maybe I forgot some of the things that I mentioned, and I don't, and it's really messed up. But right now I'm gonna test fit the tail light and probably cut the fender. This is what I'm going for today. I guess we're doing this. As clean as I could go, probably. Basically, this curve is way too open, and the Harley original fender, it's more like a square type. So right now I'm gonna need to cut this line right here. It's just this small part, and on the other side as well, so I can have only this area that is lying on the fender. I gotta tell you, cutting a $200 rear end on a Harley Davidson CVO 2014, it makes me a little bit nervous. Honestly, not bad at all. Do not do a stupid thing like I do. This is the stupidest thing I ever done. I feel so ridiculous that pursuing my vision, I'm chopping and cutting this machine that I love so much. So just bear in mind that sometimes you may regret your decisions. I don't regret my decisions so far, but there's a big possibility that at the end of the day, I will be regretting what I just did. But because I commit myself to do this, now there is no coming back. And I gotta do what I gotta do. Quick update. There's a 3 holes right here. I drilled the top one and the middle one. The lower one I will not. I don't think it's necessary anyway. It's tight enough, because I'm gonna be getting it tight as well right here with a bolt. It's been a struggle for a couple of hours until I figure out exactly how things will be. And once again, I want to remind you that I'm having all these troubles because I want to keep my 4 exhausts, as you can see. Now I got those two on each side, and have a look how everything fits up. Just nice and clean look. Here it is. Pretty decent look, I gotta say. It's very hard now to get to my key, but let me show you. I'm very pleased. It looks very mean, and also because Royal Star, it's a very big motorcycle, and with the 16 ape hanger, it looks just mean on the road. Now let's move to the tail light. Here how it looks. What I did is I extend the wires from the original tail light, and I connect them to the original plugs that comes with the tail light. That is because I want, in case of need of repair, I can just unplug it. It's a lot easier. The most important thing here is you put the saddlebags, you fit them nice and tight, and then you start measuring the tail light. One thing that I'm a little bit disappointed, as you can see in the video, is that I cut my fender. I had to cut my fender, and the fit here is not perfect. There is a small gap, which I will be fixing very soon. It's just I'm thinking about how exactly to fill this gap. Any one of you that have an idea what I can do, you can put a comment down below. It will be helpful. Everything else I covered in the video. Now there's another one downside to this whole project that it seems that I couldn't avoid, is that you cannot remove the seat without opening the saddlebag, as you can see. It's getting pushed right here, so I will be redoing my seat very soon, and I will upload another video about it. But yeah, just have it in mind that you need to have your saddlebag open in order to remove the seat. This is the only downside that I can tell, but you can pretty much close the saddlebag, and it's just a little bit, it's pushing right here on the seat on both sides. But that's something you cannot avoid, because let's face it, they look amazing, but they're not meant for a Royal Star. For some of you, the bike may not look complete because it doesn't have a passenger seat and a CC bar. Those are right here. I have a Mustang CC bar and a nice passenger seat. But for some of you that may be ridiculous, but I like my motorcycle with the saddlebags having this bagger look without a passenger seat and a CC bar, but I can put it on anytime I want, obviously. All right, I hope the whole entire video was helpful to some of you out there that are looking for a project like this. Any questions are welcome down in the comments. I will be happy to answer. Apart from that, thank you very much for watching, and see you next time.